Imagine a world without the modern nursing we know today. Difficult, isn't it? But there was a time when this was reality until Florence Nightingale stepped in. Before her, healthcare was a far cry from what it is now. It was a system in disarray, with little emphasis on hygiene or the overall well-being of patients. Then came Florence Nightingale, a woman born into wealth and privilege, yet she chose a different path, a path of service to others. She was a woman who dared to challenge the status quo. She didn't just see the flaws in healthcare, she dared to fix them. This was a time when women were expected to adhere to societal norms, to marry and settle into domestic life. But Florence Nightingale, she had a different calling. She dedicated her life to improving healthcare, to caring for the sick, to nurturing those in need. She was a woman who saw a problem and chose to be the solution. A wealthy woman who chose to serve others, Florence Nightingale was a beacon of change, determined to revolutionize healthcare. It was not a random choice, but a divine calling that guided Florence Nightingale to her path. Beneath the veil of her privileged, well-connected upbringing, Florence heard a distinct call. A call that was not resonating from the opulent halls of her family estate, but from a divine realm, urging her towards a life of service. Florence believed this calling was from God, a directive to dedicate her life to the aid of others. This was no small task for a woman of the 19th century. The societal expectations, the family opposition, the constraints of her time, all rose like formidable walls around her. But Florence was not one to be deterred. She was armed with a purpose, fueled by a divine calling that was louder than the voices of dissent. She yearned to nurse, to heal, to bring solace to those in need. So she chose to listen to that divine voice, the voice that guided her towards her true passion. She rejected the conventional path of marriage laid out before her. She chose not the comfort of a domestic life, but the challenges of a nursing career. She chose service over societal norms, a decision that was both bold and brave for her time. She was a woman of strong will who chose service over societal norms. This is the spirit of Florence Nightingale, a woman who dared to follow her divine calling. The Crimean War was a turning point, not just for Florence Nightingale, but for the entire field of nursing. This pivotal moment propelled Florence onto the global stage, where her passion for nursing and healthcare reform was fully ignited. In the thick of the war, Florence was a beacon of hope. She organized the care for wounded soldiers with an efficiency that was revolutionary for its time. With a keen eye for detail and a deep understanding of the human condition, she set about improving the soldiers' hygiene and living conditions. Her efforts were not in vain. Death rates among the soldiers significantly reduced, marking a monumental triumph for Florence and her nursing team. But Florence's impact wasn't confined to the war front. Her innovative approach to healthcare extended beyond the battlefield and into the heart of London. At St. Thomas' Hospital, she established the first secular nursing school in the world. It was a groundbreaking move, one that would forever change the perception of nursing. No longer was nursing seen as a menial task, but rather a respected profession, a vocation that required skill, dedication, and a deep sense of empathy. Under Florence's guidance, nurses were trained not just to tend to physical wounds, but also to care for the emotional well-being of their patients. Florence Nightingale was not just a nurse. She was a trailblazer, a reformer, and above all, a visionary. She saw a world where healthcare was not a luxury, but a right. A world where nurses were not just caregivers, but lifesavers. Florence Nightingale did not just serve, she transformed. She transformed nursing into a respected profession. She blazed a trail for others to follow, setting the standard for what nursing could and should be. Her legacy continues to shape the field of nursing today, reminding us all of the power of compassion, dedication, and relentless pursuit of improvement. Florence Nightingale's impact goes beyond her time. She left a legacy that continues to shape the world of healthcare. More than just a nurse, she was a force of change, a beacon of progress in an era that was often resistant to it. Florence Nightingale was a social reformer. She relentlessly advocated for better healthcare standards, tirelessly working to ensure that everyone, regardless of their social standing, had access to quality healthcare. Her efforts didn't stop at the shores of her homeland. She extended her compassionate reach to India, where she campaigned for hunger relief, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to humanity. But her influence wasn't confined to the realm of healthcare. Florence was also a firm believer in the power of education and the importance of women's roles in society. She broke barriers and defied societal norms of the time by establishing the first secular nursing school in the world at St. Thomas' Hospital in London. This groundbreaking initiative not only laid the foundation for professional nursing but also opened doors for women, encouraging their active participation in the workforce. In addition to her healthcare reforms, Nightingale was a pioneer in statistics and data visualization. She understood the importance of data in driving change and made it a central part of her work. She used graphical presentations to effectively communicate complex statistical information, making it accessible to the masses. Her innovative approach to data analysis and presentation has had a lasting impact on the field of statistics. Each of these contributions is a vital thread in the tapestry of her legacy, a legacy that is as relevant today as it was in the 19th century. Florence Nightingale's life and work continue to inspire countless individuals around the world, in and out of the nursing profession. Florence Nightingale was not just a nurse but a social reformer, a statistician, and a pioneer who continues to inspire us. Florence Nightingale's story is a testament to the power of determination and courage. She ventured into uncharted territories, challenging societal norms and expectations. Much like a ship navigating through stormy seas, she held her course, undeterred by the daunting obstacles that lay ahead. In our own lives, we often find ourselves at crossroads, unsure of which path to take. It's in these moments that we can look to Florence's journey for inspiration. Her perseverance, her unwavering belief in her calling, and her relentless pursuit of her passion, despite the odds, serves as a beacon for us all. Whether it's taking that leap of faith to follow our dreams, standing up for what we believe in, or simply striving to make a difference in our own small way, we can draw strength from her example. Remember, like Florence, our journey isn't defined by our beginnings or the hurdles we face, but by the resilience we display in overcoming these challenges and the impact we make in our pursuit of our goals. Navigate your life's journey with the courage and determination that Florence Nightingale exemplified. Remember, it's not about where you come from, but where you're going, and the difference you choose to make along the way. We hope you find some inspiration in this video. Please like it and share it with others. Subscribe for more inspiring stories of notable and ordinary people with extraordinary examples of navigating life's journey. Until next time.